Hi, it's Elizabeth Hirsh with Gluten-free RV. This morning my family woke up and asked me to make pancakes for them. So I thought I'd share with you how we make pancakes in the Gluten-free RV. We actually love this Pamela's baking and pancake mix. It is a very nutritious mix. It's mainly made with almond meal and brown rice flour. And typically when you eat pancakes, you have a very heavy feeling afterwards. Needs a while to digest. You're going to take a nap. It kind of feels like a small brick in your stomach. Well, this is a much different feeling when you eat these pancakes. You feel energetic. You're ready to go. It just digests right through, and it's just a much easier way of eating a heavier breakfast, I should say. So I thought I'd share with you how to make them today, because we tend to doctor them up a little bit, and it makes them, I think, a lot tastier than just the general recipe. It does call for 1 cup of mix for, it usually makes about 6 to 8 pancakes, but we typically do 3 to 4 times that amount, because what I like to do is make it. If you're going to mess up a bowl and mess up the kitchen, you might as well make a lot, and then whatever's left over, we freeze them. So we put wax paper in between the pancakes and put them in the freezer, and that way we can just pull them out whenever we are in the mood for pancakes. So I started out with 3 cups of mix today, and I like to replace the oil that they call for, vegetable oil, with coconut oil. So I'm just going to heat up the coconut oil real quick in the microwave, just melt it a little bit, and I'm going to add in some oats to the mix. Again, just add in a little bit of fiber. Already has a lot in it, but a little bit more. It also adds a great texture, and I'd say that's about a cup, or maybe half a cup to a cup of oats. It calls for about 3/4 of a cup per 1 cup of mix. And I tend to like to make my pancakes a little bit thinner, so I typically add a little bit more water in than what it calls for. I like more of that crepe-like pancake. And then I'm going to add in the coconut oil. Well, it needs to go just a little bit further. The coconut oil gives it a really nice flavor, but it also gives it a lot of moistness in the pancake as well. It's by far my favorite thing to add in to any type of baking mix. It's coconut oil. So we're going to add that in. And I added about 3 tablespoons of coconut oil in. And I use this brand, which is Spectrum, and I did a refined coconut oil. But you can also do unrefined, which is a stronger coconut flavor. I love coconut, but not everyone does. So this is a really great brand. I'm also going to add in some vanilla. That gives it a great sweet flavor. I'm going to add in, that's about 2 to 3 teaspoons. As you can see, I'm not a big measurer. I like to just feel my way around it. We've made these so often, so many times, that I just usually add things in as we go, because we know what we like now. And I'm going to add some cinnamon in. And again, just based upon your liking, I'm going to do, that's probably a couple teaspoons of cinnamon. And cinnamon is a really great way to start out your day. This spice is a great blood sugar regulator, so we add it on top of our oatmeal, we add it into our pancakes, we add it into our smoothies, we add it into our yogurt. It's just a great way to start out the day and get your blood sugar on the right track. Especially, it tends to level out some of the sweetness of the syrup as well. So as you can see, the little speckles in this batter is the almond meal that it has. And I'm going to get my pan good and hot right now. I've got a stove in this RV, which is really helpful for cooking. going to let that heat up, and I'm also using a coconut oil spray. I use coconut oil for almost all my baking. Okay, let that heat up a bit. Now, as I do the mix, I'm going to actually get it on the pan, and then for the kids, they love, for special occasions, their weekend pancakes, I add some chocolate chips in. And for Glenn and I add some fresh blueberries in. So both of them are delicious. It just depends on what you're looking for. This Pamela's pancake mix is also excellent for muffins. And you can make chocolate chip cookies with it. There's a lot of different recipes that come just right on the bag, but if you go onto the website, there's a lot of various recipes as well. Okay, so I'm just scooping these pancakes out onto the pan, and then I'm going to add in our 2 requests: chocolate chips and our blueberries. Okay, let me turn that up a little bit. Alright, so I'm just going to flip these pancakes just as you normally do with any other pancakes, and then we really enjoy this Trader Joe's maple agave syrup blend. It's a lot less sweet than a regular maple syrup. Kind of the agave cuts it, but it's a much more natural sugar, so your blood sugar is a lot more even than taking some sort of artificial Aunt Jemima, that type of thing, syrup. So we like this a lot better. This is much easier on the blood sugar and a much more healthier option. So I hope that helps. I hope this is something that you can enjoy at home. And again, I buy a lot of Pamela's pancake mix. It's also available on Amazon in bulk. We get it in the 25-pound bags when we're eating at home. But these little bags are great for travel. Perfect size. So hopefully you will try them at home, and we'll see you later. Bye.